An inventory system sounds simple, right? It's a core feature in RPGs, a way to store items efficiently. But let me tell you, implementing one is anything but simple. If you're like me, thinking you'll breeze through it with tutorials for 90% of your projects, you're in for a wake-up call. Let's break it down. An inventory stores items. Some are consumables, like potions you drink to heal yourself. Others are weapons, like swords you equip to fight and unequip later. Then there's armor. Equip it for protection, not for attacking. Explaining this sounds casual enough, but behind the scenes, it's a stressful, tangled web of logic waiting to turn into spaghetti code, if you're not careful. Speaking of tangled webs, I recently scrapped the map I was working on. It was built while experimenting with terrain add-ons and tools like Proton Scatter. For now, I'm sticking to the basics, just enough for testing and prototyping. Since I've already learned how to make a character navigate the world, I decided to dive into the inventory system next. My first attempt was a disaster. It was too advanced for me, and I couldn't keep up. So I found a simpler tutorial that was easier to modify and expand as I learned. I worked through it, understood the basics, and started customizing it. Here's what I added. Weapons can now be equipped and unequipped. Equipping a weapon instantiates it in the player's hand. I fixed bugs like the infamous infinite item glitch that occurred when picking up an already equipped item. These changes came with a lot of pain. Debugging was no joke. I only recently started using Git, so rolling back to earlier versions wasn't an option during those rough moments. Lesson learned. I didn't stop there. I also added a basic UI for combat mechanics. The UI shows the health of the player and enemy during a fight. When either one's health hits 0, they die. For now, I've only been focusing on functionality, just getting things to work. The game feels like a prototype demo, complete with walking, inventory management, and a simple combat system. It still needs a ton of cleanup and polish, but it's a start. With school approaching, I'm rushing progress, and honestly, it feels overwhelming. My knowledge is limited, and I often feel stuck. But progress is progress, no matter how small. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.